My entitled family demanded I postpone my wedding so my golden child brother could propose at the venue first, but when I refused, they crashed the ceremony and revealed a family secret that could destroy everything. I'm a 28-year-old guy, and I never imagined my own family would turn my wedding into a full-blown war zone. But here we are. Let me take you back a bit, because this chaos has been brewing for years, and I need to get it off my chest before I completely lose it. I'm the middle child in a family of 3 brothers. There's my older brother Derek, who's 30, my younger brother Alex, who's 26, and then me, stuck in the middle. Growing up, Alex was always the golden child. You know the type, perfect grades, star athlete, and a charming smile that could get him out of anything. Derek and I? We were just there. Our parents treated Alex like he was some kind of messiah, and any time something good happened to one of us, they'd somehow twist it back to him. Fast forward to now. I've been with my fiancée, Sarah, who's 27, for 5 incredible years. We met in college, bonded over our shared love of hiking and terrible sci-fi movies, and honestly, she's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Last year, I proposed to her on a mountain trail at sunset. It was perfect, romantic, everything I'd dreamed of. We started planning our wedding right away, choosing a breathtaking outdoor venue by a lake with a stunning gazebo and views that make you feel like you're in a fairy tale. The date? June 15th. We've poured our hearts, and a good chunk of our savings, into this day. Invitations are sent, deposits are paid, everything's set. Sarah's family has been amazing, helping with decorations and even hosting the rehearsal dinner. My family, though? Not so much. About 2 months ago, things took a weird turn. My mom called me out of the blue, bursting with excitement. Honey, we have the most wonderful news. Alex is going to propose to his girlfriend, Mia. I was genuinely happy for him. Alex and Mia have been together for 3 years, and she's great. But then Mom dropped a bombshell. He wants to do it at your wedding venue. Isn't that romantic? He could propose right there in the gazebo before your big day. I laughed at first, thinking it was a joke. Mom, our wedding is in June. The venue's booked solid. Why doesn't he just pick another spot? Oh, but it's so perfect, she gushed. And think about it, family sharing the magic. We were thinking you could maybe postpone a little? Just a week or 2 so Alex can have his moment first. He doesn't want to steal your thunder, but you know how special that place is. Postpone? My stomach dropped. Sarah and I had coordinated everything, her work schedule, my job's busy season, guests flying in from out of state. Mom, no. That's not happening. This is our wedding. Alex can propose anywhere else. She got all huffy. You're being selfish, you know that? Alex has always supported you. Remember when you were kids and he let you win at board games? This is his big moment. I hung up, thinking that was the end of it. But oh no, it wasn't. Next, the family group chat blew up. Derek chimed in with, "Bro, come on, it's Alex. Just let him have this." Then Dad called later, saying, "Son, family comes first. What's the little delay?" Sarah was furious when I told her. Your family treats you like an afterthought. This is our day, not Alex's proposal stage. I agreed with her completely, but I still tried to smooth things over at a family dinner a week later. Everyone was there, Mom, Dad, Derek, Alex, Mia, and even some aunts and uncles who just happened to drop by. As soon as we sat down, Mom steered the conversation right back to the issue. So, have you thought about what we discussed? Alex has the ring picked out, it's gorgeous. Alex grinned like it was already a done deal. Yeah, man, it'd be epic. Propose at sunset, just like you did with Sarah. Family tradition or something. I took a deep breath. Look, I'm happy for you, Alex, but no. The venue is ours. We've paid for it. If you want to propose there, book it for another date. The table went dead silent. Then Mom burst into tears. How can you be so cruel? After everything we've done for you. Dad slammed his hand on the table. You're acting like a child. Alex deserves this. He's worked hard, got that promotion at work, bought a house. What have you done lately? Sarah squeezed my hand under the table, but I could see her fuming. With all due respect, she said, her voice tight, this is our wedding. Not a family event planner. Alex leaned back with a smirk. Chill, Sarah. It's not like we're asking to take over the whole thing. Just a quick proposal beforehand. Beforehand, meaning we postpone? I shot back. Mia looked uncomfortable, fidgeting with her napkin. I don't want to cause drama. But Mom cut her off. See? Even Mia agrees it's a good idea. You're ruining this for everyone. The dinner ended with Sarah and me leaving early. On the drive home, she said, "Your family is toxic. If they keep this up, maybe we should just elope." I didn't want that. I love Sarah, and I wanted the big day we'd planned. But the pressure didn't stop. Texts started pouring in from relatives I hadn't spoken to in years. "Don't be greedy. Support your brother." Even my grandma called, guilt-tripping me about family unity. Am I the asshole for refusing to postpone my wedding for my brother's proposal? Update 1, 2 weeks after original post. I'm back, still 28, and I posted about my family's insane demand to postpone my wedding for Alex's proposal. Wow, you guys blew up my inbox with support, and I can't thank you enough. It really helped me feel less crazy. A lot of you suggested going low contact or setting firm boundaries, and that's exactly what I tried. But things have escalated in a big way. After that disastrous family dinner, I sent a group text to everyone. "Sarah and I appreciate the excitement for Alex, but our wedding date is set. No changes. Please respect that." I thought that would be the end of it. I was wrong. The very next day, Mom showed up at our apartment unannounced, tears streaming down her face. "How could you send such a cold message? We're your family." I let her in, trying to stay calm. "Mom, it's not cold. It's a boundary. This is about Sarah and me." She sat on the couch, clutching a tissue. But Alex is heartbroken. He had his heart set on that venue. Mia's been crying too, they might break up over this. Sarah walked in from the kitchen, arms crossed. "That's not our problem. Propose somewhere else. There are a million romantic spots." Mom glared at her. "You don't understand family loyalty. You've always been an outsider." That stung. Sarah's been nothing but kind to them. I stepped in. "Mom, that's enough. If you can't support us, maybe don't come to the wedding." Her eyes widened. "You'd uninvite your own mother? Over this?" I didn't back down. "If you keep pushing, yes." She left in a huff, but not before whispering, "You'll regret this." A few days later, Alex called me directly. "Dude, why are you being such a dick? It's just a venue." "It's our venue, Alex. Booked and paid for." He laughed bitterly. "You know, growing up, you were always jealous of me. Is that what this is? Trying to one-up me? Jealous? Maybe a little as a kid, but not now. This isn't about you. For once." We hung up on bad terms. Then the sabotage started. Our wedding planner called me. "Hey, I got a weird email from someone claiming to be you, asking to reschedule the date." "What?" I checked, and sure enough, it was from an email that looked like mine but wasn't. Had to be family. Sarah was livid. "They're hacking our stuff now?" Not hacking, but close. Turns out, Derek admitted later that he borrowed my old email password from when we shared a computer as teens. He thought it was funny to mess with the planner. I confronted the family in a group call. "Who tried to change our date? This is crossing a line." Dad brushed it off. "Probably a misunderstanding. Let's not point fingers." Alex chimed in. "Maybe it's a sign you should just postpone." I hung up and temporarily blocked them all. Sarah and I decided to proceed with the wedding, family or no family. We even hired security for the venue, just in case. But yesterday, Mia texted me privately, "I'm sorry about all this. Alex is obsessed with that spot because, well, it's where he thinks our relationship started or something. But honestly, I don't care. I just want peace." I replied, "Tell him to back off." She responded, "I will. But watch out, your mom is planning something." What the hell does that mean? The wedding's in a month, am I the asshole for considering uninviting them all? Update 2, 1 month after original post, wedding week. I'm back again, still 28, and I can't believe I'm updating with even worse news. Thanks to everyone who's been following and offering advice, your comments about going no contact really hit home. Sarah and I are seriously considering it after the wedding. But right now, we're in full crisis mode because my family didn't just back down, they turned the drama up to nuclear levels. After my last update, things seemed to quiet down for a bit. I unblocked them, figuring maybe they'd come around. Big mistake. Mom started sending apology texts that were really just guilt trips. "I miss my boys being close. Remember when you and Alex used to play together?" I ignored most of them, but then the wedding invites went out, and RSVPs started coming in. My family's? All yes, with notes like "can't wait to celebrate." From Alex. It felt suspicious, but I let it slide. The rehearsal dinner, hosted by Sarah's parents, lovely people, the total opposite of mine, went great at first. That is, until my family showed up late, all smiles. Mom hugged Sarah way too tight, whispering something I couldn't hear. Sarah pulled away, looking unsettled, but brushed it off as nothing. During dinner, Alex stood up for a toast. To my brother and Sarah, may your day be as special as I hope mine will be soon. Everyone clapped, but it felt off. Mia looked nervous, avoiding eye contact. Later, Sarah pulled me aside. Your mom whispered to me, if you really loved him, you'd let Alex have his moment. What is wrong with them? I was done. After dinner, I cornered Alex outside. What's your endgame here? You gonna crash the wedding? He smirked. Wouldn't dream of it, bro. But hey, if the venue's so magical, maybe it'll inspire me. Stay away from the gazebo, I warned. He laughed. Or what? You'll call the cops on your own brother? Sarah and I left early, and on the drive home, she broke down. I don't want them there. They're ruining this for us. I agreed, but uninviting them now, with the wedding just 2 days away? It'd be chaos. We decided to beef up security and hope for the best. But the night before the wedding, my phone blew up with texts from extended family, heard about the family secret. So sorry. Is it true? What secret? I called Derek. What the hell is going on? He hesitated. Mom's been talking. Saying there's something you need to know before you marry Sarah. Like what? It's not my place. But it's about Dad and Alex. My heart sank. What could it be? Sarah overheard and freaked out. If they're spreading lies, I'm done. We went to bed uneasy, but the wedding day arrived. It was sunny, perfect. Guests were arriving, music was playing. Sarah looked stunning in her dress, and for a moment, I forgot all the drama. The ceremony started. We were at the altar, about to exchange vows, when suddenly, there was commotion at the back. My family, Mom, Dad, Derek, Alex, Mia, barging in, even though they were already seated. Wait, no, they'd slipped out and come back. Mom stood up, yelling, "Stop. You can't get married without knowing the truth." Security moved in, but Alex pushed past, ring box in hand, heading for the gazebo. Mia, will you? Chaos erupted. Guests gasped, Sarah was in tears. I shouted, "Get out." But Mom grabbed the mic from the officiant. Everyone, listen. The real reason Alex needs this venue is because he's not just your brother. He's your half-brother. Your father had an affair, and Alex is the result. We kept it secret to protect the family, but now, with the wedding, it's time you knew. Postpone for Alex, he deserves his moment here, where his real story began. What? The venue. Where his story began. Dad looked ashamed, nodding. It's true, son. The affair happened near here. Alex was conceived not far from this lake. The crowd was stunned. Sarah whispered, "Is this real?" I was frozen. Alex knelt in front of Mia, proposing amid the mess, as if that fixed everything. Security dragged them out, but the damage was done. The ceremony halted, guests whispering. Sarah ran off crying. We reconvened privately, but she was devastated. How could you not know? And they reveal it now? At our wedding? I didn't. This is insane. I pleaded. We managed to finish a quick ceremony with just close friends, but the reception was awkward. My family was escorted off the premises, but Mom texted, "Now you know why Alex needs this. Forgive us." Sarah's distant now, saying she needs space. Did my family just destroy my marriage before it even started? What do I do? Update 3, 2 weeks after wedding. I'm still 28, and I'm reeling from the wedding disaster. Your messages have been a lifeline, seriously, thank you. A lot of you suggested therapy, DNA tests, and even lawsuits, and we're on it. But holy crap, the fallout is worse than I imagined. Let me catch you up. First, the family secret. Turns out, Mom's bombshell wasn't entirely a lie, but it's twisted. After the wedding, I confronted Dad alone. We met at a coffee shop, far away from everyone. "Dad, is Alex really my half-brother? From an affair?" He sighed, looking older than ever. "Son, it's complicated. Your mom and I had a rough patch 27 years ago. I strayed. But Alex isn't from that. The affair was before he was born, but we reconciled, and Alex is mine, yours fully." Mom exaggerated to make her point. Exaggerated? She said he was conceived here. Dad shook his head. "No, the affair happened near the lake, but Alex came later. She thought tying it to the venue would guilt you into postponing. It was her idea to crash and reveal it to force your hand. I was furious. You let her do that? At my wedding? I tried to stop her, but you know your mom, and Alex. He went along because he really wanted the proposal spot. Said it was symbolic for some reason. Symbolic, my ass. I left, blocking Dad. Then I talked to Derek, who confessed, yeah, Mom planned the whole thing. She told us the secret days before, said it'd make you see Alex's side. I didn't know it was half true. Half true or not, it ruined everything. Sarah and I are in limbo. We had a mini honeymoon, but she spent most of it on her phone, researching annulments. I love you, she said one night, but your family is a nightmare. They humiliated me in front of everyone. And if there are more secrets? There aren't, I promised. But doubt crept in. We started couples therapy, and the therapist suggested I get a DNA test to put the rumors to rest. I agreed, ordered kits for me, Alex, and Derek. Meanwhile, Alex proposed to Mia. At a different spot, apparently. But she said no. She texted me, after the wedding stunt, I saw his true colors. Entitled brat. We're done. Good for her. Alex, of course, blamed me. He left a voicemail ranting, you ruined my life. If you just postponed, none of this would have happened. Mom's been calling non-stop, alternating between apologies and defensiveness. I did it for the family. You were being stubborn. I finally answered once. Mom, you crashed my wedding, spread lies, and embarrassed Sarah. You're dead to me. She cried, but we're family. Come to dinner, let's talk. No. Now, the real kicker, wedding photos and videos leaked online. I'm not sure how, but suddenly, clips of Mom's outburst are on social media with captions like Crazy Mill ruins wedding. Our friends are supportive, but Sarah's mortified, her coworkers saw it. We're considering legal action for defamation or something. Our therapist says no contact is key, but Sarah's pushing for more. If you don't cut them off completely, I don't know if I can do this. I love her, but my family's always been there, dysfunctional as they are. Am I the asshole for wanting to salvage something? DNA results come in next week. Fingers crossed it's nothing, but I have a bad feeling. Update 4, 1 month after wedding. I'm 28, and I just got the DNA results. Oh man, this is bad. Really bad. Thanks for all the support in the comments, I've been reading them obsessively, and your advice to lawyer up was spot on. Sarah and I are hanging by a thread, but let's dive in. First, the test. I did it through one of those ancestry sites, convinced my brothers to swab too. Derek was cooperative, Alex only agreed after I threatened to go public with more details. The results dropped yesterday. Me and Derek, full siblings, as expected. Me and Alex, half siblings. Sharing only Dad's DNA, not Mom's. What the actual hell? Dad lied. Mom's exaggeration was the lie. Alex isn't her biological son. I called Dad immediately. You said it was nothing. But the test shows Alex is half. He broke down. Okay, truth, the affair was with a woman near that lake. She got pregnant with Alex. She didn't want him, so your mom and I adopted him secretly, raised him as ours. We never told anyone to avoid stigma. The venue. Well, it's near where I met his bio mom. Alex found out last year, got obsessed with reclaiming the spot for his proposal, like closing a circle. You let Mom crash my wedding with a half-truth? Mom didn't know Alex wanted it for that reason. She thought it was just romantic. When she revealed it, she twisted it to help him. This explains so much, why Alex is the golden child, why they bend over backward for him. Guilt. I told Sarah everything. She was shocked but supportive. Sort of. This is insane. Your family built your life on lies, and they used our wedding to air it. We confronted the whole family at a neutral spot, a park. Mom denied it at first. The test is wrong. Alex was furious. You told me I was yours. Why lie? Dad admitted, to protect you. It devolved into screaming. Mom blamed me. If you'd postponed, none of this would have come out. Alex turned on her. You ruined my proposal and my relationship. Derek just sat there, stunned. Sarah finally snapped. This isn't about the wedding anymore. It's about decades of deception. We're out. We left. That night, Sarah said, I need time. I'm staying with my parents for a bit. She's gone now. I'm alone in our apartment, staring at wedding photos that mock me. Alex texted, thanks a lot, bro. Families destroyed because of you. Is it my fault? For not postponing? But wait, there's more. Mom called today, hysterical. Alex is missing. He left a note saying he's going to find his bio mom. At the lake. Near your venue. What? I drove there immediately, but he's not answering. Sarah won't pick up either. This could be the end of everything. What do I do? To be continued. I promise another update soon if I survive this. Update 5, 6 weeks after wedding. I'm 28, and I'm back with what might be the most insane update yet. Honestly, I don't know if I'm laughing or crying at this point. You guys have been incredible. Your DMs about similar family blow-ups and advice on boundaries have kept me sane. Sarah's still at her parents', but we've been talking daily, and therapy's helping. But the Alex situation? It exploded in ways I never saw coming, all tied back to that damn wedding venue. Buckle up. After Mom's hysterical call about Alex going missing with a note saying he was heading to the lake to find his bio mom, I panicked. The lake is right by our wedding venue, and with all the emotional baggage, I figured he might do something stupid. I grabbed my keys and drove there like a madman, calling him nonstop. No answer. I even looped in Derek, who met me at the venue parking lot. This is your fault, he muttered as we hiked toward the gazebo. If you just let him propose there. Not now, Derek, I snapped. Let's just find him. The place was eerily quiet, same stunning views that made our wedding day perfect before it turned into a circus. We spotted Alex sitting on the gazebo steps, staring at the water, a bottle of whiskey in hand. He looked wrecked, eyes red from crying. Alex. I called, rushing over. What the hell, man? Mom's freaking out. He looked up, bleary-eyed. You ruined everything. The proposal, Mia, my whole life story. This spot was supposed to be mine. Where it all started. Derek tried to play peacemaker. Bro, come home. We can talk. But Alex stood, wobbling. Talk? Like at the wedding? When Mom spilled the beans and you all acted like it was no big deal. He turned to me. You know why I wanted this venue? I found old letters from Dad's affair last year. The woman, my bio mom, wrote about meeting him here, by the lake. Conceiving me. I thought proposing here would. I don't know, rewrite the story. Make it romantic instead of some dirty secret. I felt a pang of sympathy, but anger bubbled up. So you let Mom crash my wedding to force it? You turned our ceremony into your therapy session? He laughed bitterly. Mom said it'd work. He'll postpone if we push hard enough. But you didn't. And now Mia's gone, family's imploding, all because you couldn't share. Share? It was my wedding, I yelled. Derek stepped between us as Alex lunged, but it was half-hearted. We ended up sitting there, the three of us, hashing it out under the stars. Alex admitted Mom had orchestrated the email sabotage and the mic grab, but he went along because he was desperate. I just wanted my moment, he sobbed. Like you had with Sarah. By the end, we convinced him to come home. No cops, no drama, just brothers talking for the first time in years. But on the drive back, he dropped another bomb. Mom's not done. She's planning a redo family wedding or something to fix this. What? I called Sarah immediately. Alex is safe, but Mom's scheming again. She sighed. Of course she is. This wedding has poisoned everything. I miss you, but I can't deal with more. We agreed to meet for coffee the next day. It was tense. Sarah looked exhausted. Your family used our day as a weapon. The videos are still circulating. My aunt won't stop asking about the secret. I feel like our marriage started with a curse. I know, I said, taking her hand. But Alex opened up. Maybe we can end this. She shook her head. Not if your mom's involved. Cut her off, or I'm out. Back home, Mom ambushed me at my door. Thank God Alex is okay. Now, let's plan a vow renewal, at the venue. We can make it right, invite everyone, let Alex have a do-over proposal if he wins Mia back. I stared at her. Are you serious? After everything? It's for unity. She pleaded. The wedding brought this out, a redo can heal it. No, Mom. The wedding's over. You're out of our lives. She burst into tears. You'll regret this. Family is everything. I shut the door. Blocked her number, told Derek and Alex the same, no contact until they respect boundaries. Sarah came home that night. We talked for hours, cried, laughed about the absurdity. If we survive this, she said, our wedding story will be legendary. But is it over? Alex texted, Mia's talking to me again. Thinking of proposing. Elsewhere. And Dad left a voicemail. Son, Mom's heartbroken. Give her a chance. Therapy says no. But the pull is strong. Am I the asshole for cutting them off over a wedding gone wrong? Final update, 3 months after wedding. I'm 28, and I think this is it, the end of the saga, or at least as resolved as it's going to get. You Redditors have been my rock through this nightmare, from the original post to now. Your stories of cutting toxic family and rebuilding marriages gave me hope. Sarah and I are in a better place, but it's been a roller coaster. All the drama stayed laser focused on that wedding, no side plots, just pure familial chaos unleashed at the altar. After update 5, things hit a boiling point with Mom. She didn't take the no contact well. She started showing up at my work, leaving notes, please, let's have a family meeting at the venue. It's neutral ground. Neutral? It was ground zero for our disaster. I finally agreed to one last confrontation, but on my terms, at a therapist's office, with Sarah there. Mom, Dad, Derek, and Alex all came. It was explosive from the start. Mom dove in, this all started because you wouldn't postpone. If you'd let Alex propose first, no secrets would have come out at the ceremony. Sarah fired back, you crashed our wedding. Grabbed the mic, aired dirty laundry in front of 150 guests. That's not on us. Alex nodded sheepishly. I was wrong. Obsessed with the venue because of my bio-mom stuff. But I should have backed off. Dad admitted, we enabled it. Golden child treatment was guilt, over the adoption secret. But using your wedding to fix it? Unforgivable. Derek added, I went along like an idiot. Sorry, bro. The therapist mediated, and we laid out boundaries, no more venue talk, no crashing events, therapy for them if they want contact. Mom resisted, but weddings bring families together. We need a redo ceremony to bond. No, I said firmly. Our wedding is done. Flawed, but ours. Move on. She cried, but eventually agreed. We left with a tentative peace, no promises, just space. Fast forward, Sarah and I renewed our vows privately last weekend, elopement style, at a different lake, just us and her parents. No drama, no secrets. It felt like a fresh start. This is the wedding we deserved, she whispered during our vows. Alex? He proposed to Mia at a park, not the lake. She said yes. They're keeping it low-key, invited us, but we politely declined. Too soon, Sarah said. Mom's in therapy, sending occasional proud of you texts, but we're low contact. The viral videos died down after we reported them, and guests have moved on, some even joke about it at parties. Did the family secret destroy everything? Almost. But refusing to let the wedding drama define us saved our marriage. If there's a lesson, it's this: sometimes, the all leads to truth, even if it's ugly. Thanks, Reddit. If anything else blows up, you'll hear from me. But for now, happily ever after. Ish.